I'll probably watch it after Penguin though.
That's a must. I'm really excited about that one.
So that one's live now. We can
Must.
watch it after this
That I think it's 9 p.m.
for
Eastern.
Penguin.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Right. How many episodes are they doing?
I don't think it's supposed to be real long. Isn't it like 6, something like that? It's not. It's not real long.
You know who we need that is we haven't seen in a while. They used to look up all that stuff for us. Is old Mario. Remember that?
Mario was a walking fact check.
Yeah, he was. It's like I'll fact check for that for you right now. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How are you gentlemen doing?
Good, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
Not as good as you, big timer. Big timer.
What?
Guest hosting and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys were cool, man.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Just a filler. They were like,
Yeah. When they were going through that list of titles, I didn't think it was ever going
they were like this. They were like,
to be.
it was bound to happen. I'm happy they had me on. It was really cool, bro. Very good time. It's good to see everybody.
Did you follow up with that guy? I know it's a topic for later, but did he jump on board Mezco finally? Did you hear?
No,
him?
he didn't. No, he
He
didn't. I should have shot him a message because of all the stuff that we're gonna talk about later. But as soon as I started seeing it, I'm like, nah, I don't think Chumba's gonna do it.
Sawyer.
Hey.
What's
There
going
he
on?
is.
I was just asking about you. How's life?
Good. I just
Good?
been feeling famous for a while.
Yeah.
Yo, hey Sawyer,
How's
how
it
you
going
doing,
with the
man?
ladies?
Wait, what?
You ain't got to
Yes.
say too much in front of Dad. You ain't got to say too much in front of Dad. I understand.
Good.
He's like, they
Play
watching
on,
me.
play up, play on.
It's good to see everybody tonight, including you, Sawyer. You guys, just like I was telling them in the back, you guys could be watching Penguin or Agatha, but you chose to be here, so thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys.
Welcome.
Oh man, he's like, you're welcome. Got a
He
good
squeezed
show
you into
tonight.
his schedule.
He just signed the contract.
Yeah.
Careful, sign that contract, man. Oh, Malta, Paul. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad nobody took the let's F and go context and
Flagged.
get all. Yeah, I was like, oh my god. You saw I put in the group. I put let's LFG. Nobody would say anything. Man, Facebook flags. I don't know why. It flags our group a lot. I'll get these little warnings that says this is excessive language, and I'm looking at it, and it's the F bomb, and I'm like, why is it doing it for this group, but they can do it in the other group? I was like, I don't get that.
They clearly don't screen like a GI Joe or a Marvel Legends.
Bro,
Yeah,
man.
those
Those
classified pages.
naming each other in there.
Man, yeah. There was a guy he did one time. Every other word was the F word.
He had more
And
F's.
I'm
Deadpool movie.
Oh my gosh, it was worse. It was like Samuel L. Jackson, Deadpool, and Quentin Tarantino read was all in the same post, and I'm like, geez. And Facebook. So a little behind the scenes in the group, Facebook monitors your group. If it's too many flags, that's how some of them get like shadow banned or shut down. And so they give you this little health meter. It goes no violations or anything like that. So it's not just me thinking that everybody, people are like, oh, Paige so strict. It's like I don't want the page to get shut down. And so it says you're in the green. And then one day it went to yellow, which I've never seen. And it was this guy just F, 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 F. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Threat level midnight stuff there.
Oh yeah, man. I'm like, hey, you can't do that. And he's like, we're an adult. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I can do it in the other group. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. I don't know. It's all right. Just don't do it. What is this? Yeah, we're having a great week, man. I hope everybody's having a great week. We should start. Should we? Happy National Hamburger Day. my reporters trying to clean that up. No, actually, it wasn't you, man. To be honest with you, I do remember that one time. It was not you. This guy was way out of pocket. All right, we got people in here, so we should start, right? We should start. Lots of good stuff to talk about. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer, do the intro. Go. I know it's pressure, right? I don't know.
Welcome to the Hangout.
Episode 180. Episode 180.
What episode 180?
That's effing good.
Go.
Don't say crap. Stick a flag. He had a kid.
Yeah,
first on
boom.
the show.
Yeah, banging on the door.
All right, here we go. Let's make it for Friday. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 180 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. Sawyer, thank you for warming me up. Appreciate you, bro. I say we, because we are not only joined by Sawyer, we are also joined by. Are you ready for this?
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. We are joined by a man who is wondering why there's such a lube shortage. And the other one recently got a text from Caleb Williams saying, it's okay. Just keep going. It's not easy to get your own page as your comic book king. I'll let you guys decide which ones. But until then, we have Mr. Michael Cory, Mr. Cory Christopher, a.k.a. the two Corys. Thank you guys very much for being here. Yay.
Thank you. Cece, you were sleeping last night?
Yeah.
That's what
Sawyer's here. We'll go with that.
Exactly. Oh, tonight's episode is properly titled Go! See, I edited it because Sawyer was there. Not like he didn't hear it, but
Hey, can I interlude just for a second?
interlude, yes, actually.
Sawyer, what's going on with the Drake and Kendrick beef?
Uh-oh.
He's telling me about it. I'm like, how do you know this stuff? Who won?
Kendrick, obviously.
Oh, good man, good man. That's going to be a +5 for Sawyer. Hold on a second. +5 for Sawyer. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
I got you down, bud.
He's like, yeah, they're beefing. He told me one day. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
It's like, Dad, let me hip you to the game, buddy.
All right.
Well,
We're over?
Mm-mm.
No? Drake and
no.
No, he says no. Drake's not going to win. No chance.
Dragging that dude all over the place, bro.
It's the only good song.
He only likes guys like Drake.
So tonight got a good episode. Try to keep it a little bit short, but you know how that goes. We'll talk about Legions. We'll talk about McFarlane, of course, Mezco, Hasbro. They had PulseCon that happened, so a lot going on, and it's a constant reminder that none of these companies want us to have any kind of money on hand at all. No.
You okay, by the way?
Am I?
Yeah. Okay.
He's a little sore.
Speaking
That's
of
all.
lube. Yeah, speaking of lube.
Yeah, did you get some of Diddy's lube before today?
God, I need some for the way that these people are like just taking money. Jeez. Everybody. From all angles. Money. But before we get to all of that, let's have a little show foreplay. I didn't put this slide in here, but man, it just seems like you can see how older you're getting with the people that around you are passing away. You know, last week we had James Earl Jones, and then this week I'm pretty sure there's others, but I heard Tito Jackson passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
It was Joe's favorite punching bag.
Poor guy. It's too soon for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Use that one next week.
Yeah. Next week we'll go for it. Yeah. But yeah, rest in peace, Tito Jackson. Keep talking ish.
Hmm.
You guys know this girl, right?
Oh.
Bust, not going to be good. I wanted to take some time for this. You remember all the WNBA coaches, players that were talking trash, saying that this girl wasn't going to be good? I'm gonna try to make this really fast. Ready? This is what this girl has done. This woman has done this year. She is the rookie single season scoring record. She's a single season record for assists. She set a franchise record for double doubles in a game in a season. She recorded most 3-pointers in the season for the Fever. She was the first WNBA rookie to record 2 triple doubles, single season record for 3-pointers, single season record for assists, single season turnover record. I don't know if that's good or bad. She had the most assists by a rookie in the All-Star game, rookie of the month for July. Single game record for assists, 19. First triple-double by any rookie in WNBA history, first triple-double by a Fever. 9th rookie renamed to the NBA All-Star team. The only player with more than 700,000 votes for a WNBA game. Fastest player to reach 350 points, 150 assists, 20.3 assists, 2 steals, 10 turnovers in her NBA debut. She's going to be a bust. And she's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Didn't they say, like, was it her that they were saying, like, Kobe would be proud when she was at a game? Or something
I've heard nothing but everybody talk trash about this girl.
So this would be just my opinion on it, right? Here we go. I think, and I'm going to blame the media for this one, because the media has been guilty of, putting this girl out there like she's the best female, basketball player to ever lace them up.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I don't know why, but there have been a lot of really great female ball players, in the league currently and in the league previously, that for whatever reason has never gotten this kind of support. You know what I mean? Like, this girl's got the Nike endorsements already, all this kind of money coming in. She got the NIL money when she was in college. So I'm glad that, female sports are finally getting the attention. But, that Asia Wilson.
Yeah, bro.
She's broke the records in points for the single season record this year. She's got the record for rebounds, for this year. She's a monster. But you don't hear anything about her. If you would have watched the WNBA season, you would have swore up and down the only 2 players in the league were Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You would have swore up and down that there was the only 2 female players there are. Asia Wilson is the truth. She's the truth. But I don't understand why the media is covering it so disproportionate. I suppose the good thing is they've kind of opened the door. So now it's going to allow other players to kind of walk in. But everybody should watch out. Like, there's some really great female ball players. And that girl coming out of USC probably next year, she's legit. She's legit. Yeah. Was it Juju Watkins? Is that her name? Juju Watkins out of USC. She's legit. When she gets tired of NIL money, she'll be ready to come.
Yeah. But think about 5 years ago, you wouldn't be able to name 5 players from the WNBA. Like, you knew a couple, like Sue Bird, Cheryl Swoops, like
Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, but even that was over a span of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you just fired off 5 right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm glad they're getting like exposure. I think it's good for the game, but I saw this. And this leads into the next foreplay conversation. But I saw this, and it was just funny to me because I saw they were doing a sports show, and they fired back, and they were like, well, what do you think about Caitlin Clark? And the guy's like, oh yeah, Caitlin Clark's great. And he goes, that's not what you said at the beginning of the season. And they made a little highlight reel of all the stuff, and he's just bashing her through the whole thing. And they were like, what about this? And I'm like, the social media, man, you can't mess around because like they'll find the stuff that you said.
Well, the internet never forgets.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
I'm kind of a firm believer that I really honestly believe that the reason why the NBA game or the WNBA game has gotten so big is because men's sports have changed so much. And I was talking about this the other day. I was like, if I'm going to watch people just stand back and shoot from 3, I'd much rather watch women shoot. You know what I mean? Like the whole men's game to me was when they were it was the athleticism. It's taking it to the hoop. You know, it's the dunks. You know, that's the reason why I think I enjoy watching Anthony Edwards play so much. But nowadays in a WNBA game, it's just, hey, we dribble up the court, we pass it 2 times, and we're going to put it up from 3. Well, if I'm going to do that, then I might as well just watch a bunch of women in shorts and rather enjoy that show. You know what I mean? If I'm going to watch it, hey, I'm going to watch the ladies shoot.
Yeah. MC, you have your jersey on underneath that shirt, right?
Yes.
Are you a Caitlin Clark or a?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't follow basketball, women's basketball, definitely. You know, nothing. It's just.
It's electric. You got to get with it, man. It's good. They're out there balling,
Hey,
and they don't pay. They don't take any crap either. You sit there. It's like going to the rec center at the weekend. They're all in each other's face. Like, that's me. I'm like, whoa. Let me. I was like, okay, this is good. Well, that leads me into this. Disrespect. The Rocky Mountain Showdown. We won't be talking about sports the whole time, but just let everybody know. Now, I'm a little bit outside of the bubble in this, but the gist of this story that I got was, rivalry school game, right? Coach Prime, it's that whole, interstate kind of thing. My son's quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Other quarterback for the other team decided he wanted to get on and start talking a bunch of trash, right? Post game, they won. I heard they handled this team pretty well.
Yeah.
And I don't remember this gentleman's name. I do remember this moment.
Yeah.
Because evidently he decided to come up and he had his hand out. And Coach Prime's kid was like, nah, not this time. And he looked at him, he said something to him, but he kind of like waved him off. Different era,
Yeah.
I understand. Like, I remember when we were back in school, like, you always, it was the line, you shook people's hands and stuff like that. But I guess it's a different era and everything like that. But obviously this kid, he wanted to get on social media and have his moment, and he's having his moment right here.
Yeah.
Is this fair or is it foul?
I think it's fair. I love it. I always hate when I see these games and these guys are swapping jerseys at the end of the game and stuff like that. Oh, I hate that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like my athletes to hate each other. It's Colorado versus Colorado State. At least they didn't get to fighting in the tunnel. You know what I mean? Like they handled it civilly. They don't have to like each other. They handled it civilly. There's going to be no charges pressed. So I love it.
So you want your sportsmanship or your games to be like Detroit Pistons and Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't want these guys, like I said, I don't want them shaking hands and loving each other and signing each other's jerseys at the end of the game. I hate that stuff.
Yeah. MC, what do you think about this? Fair or foul?
I love when teams hate each other. They respect the game, but the hatred is real. Like you said, Pistons or the old Detroit Red Wings, Colorado Avalanche rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
The malice at the palace, all that stuff. I like hatred. I mean, it just seems like there's more on the table when the teams just hate each other. Hits are harder. Games mean more. It's good stuff.
Yeah. When I saw this, how like back in the day, like I was saying, you had the handshake thing and everything. Even if you didn't respect your opponent, you handshake and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is like a different era because everything's closed now. Everything's like more people can see it. So when I first saw this, I was like, I don't really care. I understood it because obviously there's some bad blood between these two, but I was looking at it, and this guy, in that moment, I can kind of see it. This is an awkward situation,
Yeah.
And not shaking his hand. I don't see it as a problem to me, because it's almost like, yeah, man, you were talking a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And now you're in public and you want to do this and you want to say, oh, yeah. If anything, he probably should have intervened. I'm glad it didn't get violent or anything like that, or there weren't any, like you said,
Yeah.
bad blood. But if anything, before he took his hand out, he should probably say, "Yo, man, my bad. I apologize."
Yeah.
I
mean, in all honesty, if he really meant it, he should have apologized before they ever played the game, right?
No, because I think he had that chip. He was like, "I'm gonna hold on to this chip, and if we beat him, he'd be like, yeah, I told you, Instagram followers and all this other dumb shit." But he was more. I think he thought he had it in the bag, and they were gonna beat them, and then he got caught. And like you said, the internet never forgets. And it's like, keep talking this,
Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked it. I didn't think it was disrespectful. I think he was catching a lot of flack for not shaking his hand. And I'm like, it's almost like you're condoning what that guy said. Yeah, buddy, thank you. Thank you for all the stuff that you said bad about us, and I'm okay with it. It's like, no, I'm not okay with it. You got it. You wear it.
Yeah.
Take that L with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could have been worse.
It goes both ways. You're gonna talk that stuff. You better back it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right.
What is that saying? It's like the apology should be louder than the disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
It really should. So I'm glad I see stuff like this. Now, if he would have been a dick about it, he never said anything to him, and then he just walked by,
Right.
fly, that kind of thing. I'd be like, oh, dude, that's kind of. But yeah, I think when it warrants it. But that also leads me into this. This is the same thing, right? Do you see this fight?
No, I did not.
The Canelo fight? Yeah, this dude was talking mad trash too, and he got hit, knocked down. But here we go. At the end, he's like, yeah, I know, I feel bad. Started talking trash and stuff like that. Sportsmanship, right? So yeah. Oh God.
Ooh.
What was that you said to me? Bam. Gotta throw hands sometimes.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name. Shut your mouth.
Where's Sawyer? This is
Oh,
segment.
He ran to watch something on TV. Oh, there it is.
That's right. Yeah. So this dropped live last week when we were doing the show. I didn't believe it. I think Craig told us about it, right?
Yeah, I think
Craig for that. Yeah. Did you guys listen to this? No.
Craig got DM from Kendrick just before it was about to drop. I heard.
Oh, that's his guy. That's his academics.
Yeah. Craig, spread the word. I'm about to drop fire.
Stay on stream. Stay on stream. I love Kendrick, but I've never gotten out of my seat and yelled and go, "He dropped again!" I was like, man, does everybody do this? Everybody's yelling. It's like they're all yelling on stream. I'm like, geez, I can't even. I had to unplug it. I was like, I can't even listen to these guys.
He must be sleeping in the studio. He's just dropping so much right now.
Gosh, yeah. But did you guys listen to this or no?
Mm-hmm.
I have not yet.
You haven't?
No.
It's not a not like us thing. It's more of a
It's good.
MC, what do you think? I mean, I'm really interested in MC. What do you think?
I liked it.
Not like that.
No, I know what you're saying. No, it was good. I mean, he's killing it. I mean, he doesn't have the memes like Drake does, but
yeah, I don't think that's a loss.
Yeah, I know, right?
People make it joking.
Yeah. No, I respect his talent for sure. He's got so much talent.
Yeah. I listen to this as a very introspective, retrospective, and then I have a theory. And then when I thought about this, I started watching some other people, and I guess some people were like catching on to it too. But he has a history with like religious references.
Yeah.
In his music,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of his records and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think he wants this change so bad. I think his next album, because that Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers is so different. I think he's gonna change so much. It's gonna be like one of these Andre 3000 moments where it's like a flute album. But this one for him, I think he'll do like something religious. But he'll lean into a little bit more, but it's gonna be cool. I think kind of like Beyonce did with kind of like with country.
Oh yeah.
Because in this song, he names drops a lot of Christian artists. So I was like, maybe he's gonna make this transition, especially with everything that he's gone through. That's a theory. A music theory. I read that from that one guy. This is good. CC, you should check it out. It's a little deep though. You know.
After I watched The Penguin.
Yeah, I would definitely do it after that.
You gonna do a watch party after this?
Yeah. We should, yeah. More money, more problems. Do we know what this is?
Oh man, I've been waiting for this one.
I don't know anything about more money.
Oh my goodness. Just remember, I want you to remember something. When you think you're having a bad week, you are not having a bad week.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's federal too. I mean, those guys don't do anything until they know they got you dead to rights.
What's the RICO conviction rate? Like 99.99%.
Yeah.
So if you're not up to this story, evidently Mr. Sean Diddy Combs. I don't want to talk about the other stuff. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard about that stuff, and I want this video to get flagged, but I guess he got indicted, trying to make bail, put up his house, stuff like that. They raided his two homes, two mansions. LA, and then one's in where's the other one? LA and New York, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got two houses.
Or does he got Miami? Is it Miami?
That's it. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. You went to that party, didn't you?
The white party? Yeah.
You went to that party. All white party.
No phones. No phones. Watch your drinks.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh boy.
man.
Did you see that video that his ex-bodyguard released?
I've been trying to stay away from it because every time I get really cringe, and that's one of the questions I have for you guys. Like with artists like R. Kelly and stuff like that. I was listening to a song the other day, and my friend was like, "Dude, how can you listen to this stuff? You know what he did?" I go, "Well, I can kind of separate the music from the artist."
Mm-hmm.
Then he started telling me stuff, and I was like, "Man, don't give me that stuff." I'm like, if you go and look online, most of your favorite artists, they've done some dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't want to listen to somebody speaking about Sweet Caroline. It's a little weird, you know? I was like, when everything's going on, like all these like music, that comes out, there's stuff that you don't see, that you watch in documentaries later on,
Yeah.
Oh man, we had like 10,000 hookers. We were blowing coke and everything and throwing furniture off. And that's how we came up with, I love rock and roll. I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, I don't know. Change music. I haven't bumped any of his stuff lately, but but I've seen some of the indictment stuff, and it's scary. It's scary. But that's where all your lube went.
That's to prepare you for the next Rumble count.
I don't know, man. The whole thing that kills me about all of this Hollywood stuff is just the number of people that know about these things and nobody steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's incredible to me. It's incredible.
Yeah.
30 plus years. It is, man. That was another question I had for you. So a lot of people talked about this like maybe being like a Epstein kind of scenario, where something kind of happens to him. Maybe he takes his own life and everything, God forbid. But he has so they raided his two houses. They found 1,000 bottles of lube. I don't know why you would need all that. I know why. They found tapes. I don't know who uses tapes anymore, but I mean that almost goes back to how long you've been doing it. If you got videotapes.
Yeah. 87.
Yeah. It's like, we're making fun of VCR, but like weapons, digital recordings, and on these digital recordings, they said that there's powerful people involved. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, I hear there's some senators and different politicians, and it's. I heard he's in the same place that Epstein was held too. I don't know if that's true.
I hope those cameras work this time.
I mean, right. Make sure the phone's been changed. Yeah. Battery backup hooked to a generator.
Mm-hmm.
Belts removed from the jail cell.
Well, this runs deep, and like CC was saying, I'm wondering, with all this evidence, because like you said, like when they do these charges, they're not coming just after you. That means that they got other people. And so I keep thinking to myself, man, who are you going to see next? You know, like on these tapes. And it's funny, it all started with Cat Williams. Remember the first part of the year?
Yeah.
Look up that clip, man. He called it. And he was saying all this stuff is going to end. And you see all these things that we just talked about, Kendrick, Drake, and all these other, guys, like all that stuff, it seems like it's coming to a head. I'm like, ooh, God. And I'm trying to remember that I attended a white party in Miami that one time. I don't think I did. I won't ask you if you guys think he's guilty or innocent. But I will ask you, who is the star you least want to see get exposed on these tapes?
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence? Nah, he wouldn't be on anything. No.
You said least that we least want. Sydney Sweeney. I hope I don't see her on here.
She's at the parties.
Well, maybe I do.
Well, I got to go with my guy Sam Jackson, right? Hopefully Sam stayed clear.
I think Sam would, honestly. He seems
like Sam stayed clear. Like I said, he was so popular that, it always amazed me when you go back. I don't want to get into too many details and everything, but I was just talking about this earlier today. And, when they go back and they find these old interviews, like from Usher when he was young, talking about being at Diddy's house, he's 15. What was going on here? Like,
Justin Bieber.
Talk about Aaliyah being married to R. Kelly. She was 15.
Mm-hmm.
We knew R. Kelly had a problem. Everybody turned a blind eye to it. It's unbelievable to me.
Oh no, I hope not Wesley Snipes.
Oh no.
It would be Wesley's luck, right? He just got it back together.
Yeah. I was telling Ann when we were talking, I was like, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be this like, because they already have like, who is it? The Diddy Kane or whatever that making the band, and then also the girl band he had.
Yeah. They're
all like coming out and start saying stuff. So like, and I think that's cool. Like you finally get into a space where you can feel comfortable to say something and speak up for what happened. And I'm sitting there thinking, when's the line going to stop? Because like you just mentioned Usher, that's a lot of pressure for him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to like have that come out and have people like look at him. But I think once you start getting like support, you're going to start seeing people like, yeah, there'll be this thing where they'll do something like, it'll be a reality thing. And Justin will be like, yeah, he did this to me. And you're just going to start seeing more and more people. I wondered if they're going to find something on these tapes with like Tupac and Big. And I'm like, like this is going to like shake up a lot of stuff. I saw this and I'm like, ooh, God. And then like, if you look at some of the parties and people that were in the background, I'm like, oh no. I know Hollywood's kind of like, yeah, they all need to be exposed for that. Yeah, I do feel bad for the victims.
Yeah. It's just crazy how that guy controlled so much for so long. Kept it under wraps.
Yeah. But like CC said, the internet never forgets, man. I don't know why you tape all that stuff. It's not like you can't relive it later on. I'm not condoning it, but you know what I mean? Like, why do you need tapes? I think he's using the tapes for leverage,
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll get off of that. Remember, the internet never forgets. The Clone Wars. This is very interesting. So, Disney is being sued for using Peter Cushing's rights in Rogue One. So all these digital things they keep doing this to people, right? So I guess the family estate is deciding they want to sue.
Damn.
And so it starts bringing up a whole bunch of questions. Like, I also heard the tagline to this was a follow-up story was after James Earl Jones, before it all got worked out, but he sold all his rights. And so to give it to Disney. So Disney has the rights to be able to use his voice from all the films. And then this was a very good thing. I should this is very interesting. I should put this in here, but it said also they have the right to use AI digital, enhancements to be able to have him do whatever dialogue they want. So I guess his voice will live on forever. But I don't know if his family's getting royalties for that. But I saw this and I go, oh crap. Can you imagine being like a star and they go, yeah, come over here to do a digital scan so we can, save on some stuntmen. And then they got you in perpetuity forever. Fair or foul.
That's why you got to read the fine print, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your favorite actor will never die. No thoughts? Oh, no.
It's kind of one of those things where, when they signed that contract, nobody ever had any idea of them being able to do what they're doing now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of, once again, where their people are more forward thinking. The money probably seemed good at the time, whatever they got in order to sign that contract. But now did you see what they're able to do with it? And you want your piece, but
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. You always have them, but I have to stop sharing this screen for a second. MC, are you happy that Darth Vader will live forever?
I don't know. I got mixed feelings on it. I think, it's good and bad. I mean, is the family upset because they miss their family member? Or are they upset that they're not getting a piece of the pie? You know what I mean? Like,
I hate to assume, but I almost gotta imagine it's a money thing, right?
And that's the terrible thing about it. Like,
it's a money thing. And I don't know what this guy's career earnings were like, you know what I mean? But I got to imagine whatever he got paid for in those original films is nothing compared to what these guys are making now,
I'm sorry. I feel like it's me that's lagging. Am I lagging?
Do you have something on screen right now on your? Because I always hear the Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah. We have nothing.
Well,
else.
No, something's like lagging. Keep talking. Let me refresh this.
We need to get another sponsor to pay the bills.
pay the internet bill.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't monetize and don't do super chats and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You get the ghetto version of the show.
I think what some people in Hollywood should really be concerned about is as good as AI is getting. It's almost getting to the point where once they get kind of like a base idea on your voice and everything, they can make the movie without you.
Yeah.
You won't need it. It'll be like some kind of like Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me go black for a second. Close all these windows.
I see where Ian's saying it. He said, I mean, how would you feel if the biggest corporation made money off your likeness after you were dead for no compensation? And that's kind of like one of those things where, like, it's unfortunate. You got to read that contract.
Yeah.
When you hear about some of these artists, owning their all their rights and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Prince, those folks that are kind of a little forward thinking and say, no, I'm going to own my music. You kind of got to be thinking of it the same way. Don't sign it away because you never know what somebody's going to do with it later on. But once you do, you know what I mean? You can't go back and say, hey, you know what? I changed my mind. We probably shouldn't have signed that. I tell this story all the time. My uncle, years ago, knew these guys, and they came to him with an opportunity to invest in this experimental drug, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were telling me, hey, this thing's getting ready to get approval and all this kind of stuff. It's gonna be huge. I don't remember what the buy-in was. It might have been 10, 15 grand, something like that. They wanted them to buy in. It was Viagra.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
It was Viagra, and he passed. He he's like, I ain't heard nothing about it. You know what I mean? And he passed, but he literally could have bought in. It was like 15 grand. It was, it was a decent amount of money, but it wasn't a ton of money.
Right.
It was Viagra. He had that opportunity. So, hindsight being 2020, right? It's kind of one of those things.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm cool with it. Like AI, I have a thing about that stuff anyway. But I don't know. Doesn't it take away from the performance too? Like the uniqueness of the performance? Like I don't know.
Yeah, the world is changing though, man. It's a little scary. With AI out of the box, it's a little scary about the things they're able to do now. You watch some of these videos where they've, altered them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have a hard time telling whether or not those guys are really saying that stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like I saw one like on YouTube. They always use somebody from the news or something, and one was like Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
and he's talking about like this Navy SEALs use this breathing apparatus to increase their volume with it. I'm like Joe Rogan wouldn't plug this, but it's the AI, man. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Ooh, the Crusades. Enough serious talk. Batman, the Cape Crusader 2 is officially in the works for Prime. Maybe I'll have time to watch the first season.
I liked it.
Now I really want to watch it. Did they, without spoilers, did they kind of lead into the fact that we're going to do a second one, or?
I haven't seen this.
I think so. I think the second, the finale. I don't think it had a cliffhanger, but I think it definitely alluded that more was going on. Yeah, he's got it. Craig knows.
Yeah, I need to watch this. I heard it's really good.
It was good. I mean, like it had that nostalgia factor, but it was like adulted up a little bit, I guess, but not ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Bad.
Right. It's not. It's not. Yeah, Sawyer watched a few episodes with me.
Don't go chasing waterfalls until you read the fine print.
Yeah, that's another excellent point.
Yeah. I thought about the other guys when the Michael Keaton's like quoting TLC lyrics. And he's like, why do you keep quoting TLC songs? Like, remember guys, don't go chasing waterfalls. Think it's TLC. Oh, what is this? Colonel Sanders' secretary made more than him because Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh gosh, what are you doing, babe? Yeah, all right, well, let's go. Digital. Forgot the
wallet pounder.
Yeah, I forgot the.
I thought we already talked about D.
Yeah, it depends on what the acronym you want to use for this. But no, I forgot the photo, but evidently Deadpool is getting a digital release a little bit earlier than expected, so it kind of plays.
It's still in theaters.
Hey man, The Crow went to digital in a week and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was on
Borderlands.
Borderlands. That was another one. Ooh gosh. I still need to write over the I wouldn't doubt it. They'd probably get paid and stuff like that, and
For the
less
easy
on
money,
them, right? Yeah. Clayface. Yeah, I've heard different stuff about that shit. But yeah, digital's coming. Wallet pounder.
Ooh.
So yeah. Phase 2 components are now available for Gridiron. Yeah. And Cece, I wish I would have grabbed those screenshots you sent. Man, oh gosh.
Dude, it's legit.
It looks awesome, man.
Look at this thing. Oh. Look at that.
Yeah, Cece was showing us he pimped his ride, and it looks fantastic.
Look at that thing.
What time did Exhibit show up to wheel away with it?
Hey,
Dude.
Cece.
This thing is so freaking awesome.
It looks so good.
So freaking awesome.
What are the highlights for you?
You know, so what I really like about this is I like the way everything just snaps on.
Mhm.
Like nothing is like really hard pressed, right? Like the brush guard, it just pops on and off. It's not a big deal. So if you want to just alter your look or whatever, it's not like you're going to destroy your vehicle in doing so. Every single one of these pieces just pops off. Pops off.
Here you go, CC. This is for you. The comment.
Yeah, gridiron, man. I was out of the classifieds, and man, well, let's be honest. I'm in a chat with a bunch of enablers that like to share sales posts, knowing something's at a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
And when you guys found that stinger that was discounted, I'm like, well, man, I can't pass that up. And then once you throw this stuff on top of that stinger, oh my god, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's legit.
After you told me the price point, I was like, yeah, I think once I get settled in, I want to get that. It looks too good, man.
It's good. And what I like about it is like everything fits so well. It's just seamless. Like it all snaps together and it looks like it belongs. You know how you can see some stuff where it's custom and you can look at it and be like, oh, well, you know, you can tell that's been altered or whatever. Like you swear that's the way that thing came off the out of the box. I showed it to a guy that hasn't been following classifieds, and he was like, who sold that? And I was like, it's a Hasbro Stinger. I said, then I got upgrades, but man, this thing's it's definitely one of my favorite pieces, and it's definitely my favorite classified piece right now that I own.
Is it gonna make your list for this year?
Yeah, that thing's killer. That thing's killer.
Yeah, it looks good, man. Ooh, God.
It's killer. I don't have any regrets for that at all.
Do you have a code for Entertainment Earth, you said? No?
I did get it from Entertainment Earth.
It looks good, man. We got to pull MC back in here. So 3's a crowd.
Ooh. Ooh.
Anna de confirms new movie with Sydney Sweeney that has some crazy scenes. That's just for you, sir. That's your Sydney Sweeney update. Did I include stuff? No. You pick 2. So, I did a show with the Toy Migos last night. Great bunch of guys. Cheney Chamba. I think Lagos Fig was there. Oh God, there was somebody else too.
Your transition of going from Sydney Sweeney threesome to you pick 2.
Yeah, you see how that works?
Used to pick his 2?
It's all seamless when you go back and watch it. It's all seamless. But shout out to them, man. They it's a really good show, a lot of fun, and they had some pretty good ideas. So creatively, I'll borrow one from them. So this is like a Toy Migos thing, but it's a little bit more refined because we couldn't get CC on this. But I think maybe with the show, what we'll do is we'll just have a board, and then we'll pick. You know, each one of us will pick like 2 of the topics, and we'll just talk about it that way. I thought that would be a little bit cool, but we couldn't get CC on tonight because he was busy gardening. So I did get MCs in here, so we'll blaze through these other ones really quick. But I want to try to do that next time. But yeah, definitely. Chat Migos Assemble. They also have the Toy Migos. Great bunch of guys. I met them at San Diego, and definitely check this stuff out, man. It's really good. Good Girls Vote Bad. NECA came out with their Megan figure.
Is anyone else surprised at the amount of merchandise available for this movie?
Well, they're making another one. So
should there be?
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I liked it. I don't
Did
know.
you?
I did, but
I
it
was so underwhelmed. Like I was expecting this to be like a suspenseful movie,
hmm
and it really wasn't what they kind of advertised it to be to me.
Did you think it was gonna be like Child's Play?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be far scarier. Like I didn't think there was anything scary about the movie at all. It was just a
Yeah,
weird movie. It was just weird.
yeah, things aren't like scary like when we were. I think the scariest movie I've seen like lately, like within that kind of stuff, was
Yeah.
Sinister. I think that was the last one where I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, God, ugh."
The scene where she was dancing in the hallway. I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah." You can't. It's not like you can't do like the Exorcist kind of stuff anymore. Or that you can't do that anymore.
You can't. I don't know. I didn't watch either one of those new Exorcist movies. Did you watch any of those?
I did. It's not. I still watch some of the older stuff and still think it has more impact. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. If it's filmmaking, if it's storytelling, or if it's just because the effects are dated, so it's not.
Yeah.
There's just something about like when you watch The Exorcist and they're flashing that screen and they show that quick scene where I was like, ooh, it still holds up, man.
Adam's comment about the popcorn bucket is killing me.
What did he say?
He wins the internet for me today.
Oh, is he talking about with Megan?
You're talking about for the Sydney Sweeney movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
MC probably knows.
There's quite some options for that popcorn bucket there, obviously.
The sipper cup.
Well, she's coming out. We're going streaking. If I had a soundboard, I would record that. I don't think this is going to end with Todd, but he put out something else. The streak continues. I don't think it'll ever be broken, but so yeah, it's your first look at Batman. I don't even know the storyline, but it's another Batman. Credit to him for doing it. And then he had another Batman. This is with Ace, I think, right? Yeah, Ace, the Bat Hound. You guys have any thoughts on this? Can we go through?
He just amazes me with the amount of product he cranks out and how fast he gets it out. You know what I mean? Like if it's on pre-order today, it's like it's on the shelf in 6 weeks. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. Yeah, it's sinister. I have not seen this. Have you guys seen this yet? Late Night with the Devil. I think it's A24, right?
Is that
It's a
like
talk
a
show.
Amber Heard movie?
Oh no, no. It'd be cool if she was in it though. I do want to see her next month. See what she does. No, it's a talk show host, and I guess they interview this possessed girl, and I've heard it's really good, but I haven't seen it yet because it's on Paramount, I guess, and I don't have Paramount.
Is it a series or is it a movie?
It's a movie. I've heard it's pretty good. It was pretty trippy. Yeah. So we're off of this. I appreciate you. MC, you're up. Go. Where do I go for this? Legions.
This is their retailer appreciation wave where you get it from like BBTS or different sellers in the groups. It's more. You get it from. They don't sell it at Four Horsemen or Store Horsemen. It's just redecoed figures that they've released already. So
Repaints. Everybody's okay with this?
I mean,
it's a different group.
Wukong, it's a great opportunity to get another version of that Wukong.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the nicest figures they've ever made.
Yeah, I've heard. He wouldn't sell me a second one. This is the clock guy, right? I just call him the clock guy.
Yeah.
The Red Death, yeah.
And I have this one. I have the clock from this one. I didn't get this one. I didn't get this one. I don't have that one.
I kind of want the clock. I just want the clock.
If you go in the group, man, there's a guy. He was selling them for like $20.
I want the clock from him, and I want the accessories from Marley, the safe and everything. That's all I want. I just want the props.
Yeah, I did too. We'll talk about.
So if anybody didn't want the props, hit me up. Anybody didn't want the props, I'll take them.
Mm. Are you guys grabbing stuff from this appreciation wave? Is it
Oh.
hard to get, or?
No, you can go on BBTS and get them right now.
But it's specific. It's specific to other vendors, correct? Like, so BBTS has their. You
No,
can go to whoever else and they have, or does everybody have the same thing?
everybody has the same thing.
Okay, that's cool. I'm sorry, my pinky toe goes into the weedings kind of realm. It's cool stuff, but rabbit hole, you know? Is that it for this?
Yeah.
Yay, moving on. This is probably a bulk of our conversation right here. Impulsive collecting. So, who watched PulseCon?
I watched some of it. And then you guys shared the rest. I watched quite a bit, though.
Did we ruin it for you by showing too much or no?
No, I lived
No?
through you guys. What are you talking about?
I didn't know.
If
I
you
know
took
sometimes
from you, I learned from you.
Oh, MC, yeah, you were watching because we were all doing like a little watch party, like virtually, right? So you watched it.
Yeah.
Anything like jump out at you, like right from the start?
I only caught the GI Joe stuff. Honestly, I saw the tweets coming through or whatever.
I don't read the comments.
I don't either. Like after a while, it's just going like this, and I was
Yeah.
like, and then when you do read the comments, it's like, this is BS. I wanted this. I'm like, yeah. This is all just for you, buddy. I'm sure that they're looking at that and going, oh, what did I hate Hasbro 69 say? They want this figure. Got it. Yeah, the reason why I screen capped this was because I thought this was cool. You like right off the bat jumped in there. I think from the last time that I watched this, like the production level went up a lot. But I don't watch a lot of these, so it was nice to see the difference. But like seeing this was cool, you know? You could submit some questions for them, and of course, it's the brand team. They're not going to be able to, reveal the deepest, darkest secrets of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I don't know what people want, but I think if you had a legitimate question, so that was something that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. And then this too. I know I'm kind of showing my unknowledgeably technological experience with this, but I was like, oh look, I can watch this in the chats right there, or I can turn it off, which I did. And look, there's MC. Yeah, and then they had the guys, and then I thought this was super cool.
Yeah.
To see somebody from, the community there, Dan Larson. I remember him as Toy Galaxy. I think it's something else now. I don't know what it is, but that's how I remember him as Toy Galaxy, but he's doing something else. He rebranded and still does some of the same stuff, but it's cool to see somebody from the community there on TV or virtual space, whatever you want to call it, the virtual room. And it was cool, man. I skipped through a lot of this stuff. I didn't really stay with the Star Wars stuff. But these, I know CC, this resonates with you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That looks really cool. I was hoping he was in stock.
I did too, yeah.
I wanted to buy now.
I like his little cereal box. I think I should have grabbed him. So when you guys were going through, so we all bought this, right? Did you guys, I know some of us are like premium members.
Hmm.
Did you guys have problems? Because I heard a lot of people when they were getting on to do this from the premium level were having problems getting these.
When I tried to get in because I decided I was going to go ahead and become a Pulse member because once again MC sold me on it.
Mm-hmm.
It must have taken me a good 10 or 15 minutes just to complete that purchase because I started on my phone and I couldn't get it to complete. I kept getting an error and it kept telling me to enter in an accurate phone number or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then I switched to my laptop and went back through and did it all over again. And even then, it took a couple tries. Like it's not a smooth checkout. at all. Not in my opinion. I thought it was long. It was long. Far longer than what I'm accustomed. I'm usually accustomed to just, you log in, you check out, it's done. But it would not work.
Do you think it was because just the volume of people that were on?
I don't know, maybe, but they changed. That website's a lot different than the last time I bought something directly from them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot different. It just seems like there's more steps involved in just checking out.
What about you, MC? Did you have problems like when you jumped in?
No, none at all. I actually, I ordered 2 of the Starduster, and then you guys each were able to acquire it, so I ended up canceling that order. No, I ordered 2 at the same time, but I ended up canceling and then went back and just ordered a single. So, because I didn't want to get charged for 2 and stuck with it.
Am I the only one that bought 2 then?
I was gonna buy. I was gonna buy the extra.
Oh no,
it's okay. Like I got one, dude. I'm happy, man. I'm happy with it. I didn't have problems. CC, did you use your phone or you had a PC?
I ended up checking out from my laptop. That's what I ended up doing. No. I had all kinds of problems with my phone.
Yeah. I send emails randomly, issue credit cards. So this is something that happens to every company that sells toys. That's very interesting. Evil smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make.
There's been times in the past though where I've gotten these exclusives and stuff and been in and out like quick, but they definitely changed the process. It doesn't seem to be as fast. There's more steps.
Yeah, I got on, and when you guys said you were having problems, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a cluster. And then I got on, and it took me a while just because I ran into that telephone glitch, I guess. That was my fault, though. I need to resave it, but it was like your area codes wrong. I was like, what? So I just typed that in. I forgot my card, the back of the number. I went and grabbed the card. I put the number in, and I was done, I think, in like 5 minutes. But I was thinking it was going to be a cluster, and I'm like, this wasn't that bad. But everybody's experience is different. I thought this was cool, too, the cartoon that they did.
Yeah,
the PS4. Yeah. And then this, I was thinking about this, like getting this. This looks cool. I mean, it's kind of retro. It looks like it's just a beat 'em up, like brainless. I don't have to sit there and try to figure out physics and dumb shit like that from NBA 2K25. And
reminds you of the old TMNT games.
Mm-hmm. And look, they're all having fun. Look. But he's like, it's my turn. Give me the control.
He had to tell him to keep it down during the live stream while he was.
Oh yeah. Where was Emily?
Yeah, you trying to carry on, right?
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to do the thing. Where was Emily? I was like, man, Emily's like, I miss like seeing her on. Seriously, she's a good person, man. Maybe taking a break because I think Dan Uni took a little break too. So, visual cue companies like Slideshow use. I'm. It's always good to have like different experiences because it makes you, either appreciate or understand or even hate more. I don't believe that page was flawless or we were looking at. No, I don't think it has to be flawless. It was more of a point to show that no matter how much money or how much, gear and equipment that you have, every company has these problems. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you'll see people on the internet. Oh, Hasbro never has this problem. Sideshow never has this problem. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everybody has it. It's part of it. So it just happens in waves. You got to deal with it. These were kind of the ones that they showed. I don't want to give specifics. I'm sure people already know. Out of these 4, did you guys hit for the cycle or did you pick and choose? And if you did, which ones did you choose?
Cece got them all. I already know.
He's deciding. Did you get all 4, CC, or did you get cherry pick?
I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna get all 4 of those.
Of course you are.
Oh, you haven't gotten them yet.
I haven't gotten them yet. No, I haven't pre-ordered anything yet. I'm honestly, if I get them, I'll probably end up just getting them from my local comic shop anyway. I probably won't pre-order those. But then again, I got to make use of this free shipping off of Handle Pulse now too. So
Oh yeah, because somebody is upgraded.
yeah, I got to make my membership work.
He's waiting to see if Gridiron's going to give him any.
Saw Viper's pretty cool.
These guys.
MC, did you pick up?
I did not yet. So I'm going through this dilemma where, I picked up Zorana this weekend. I held off on her and I got her for like $11 this weekend or $10. And I know not every figure can be cheap, but I'm being better about cherry picking and getting over FOMO. So, like, I picked up the Tomax and Zaymot a while ago for like $12 and $14 each. I just wait a little bit.
Yeah, I went through.
You're making dial tone. I'm saying
yeah,
it's so cool that they, we were talking about this guy not too long ago. We were like, how in the world would you modernize it? But I'm glad they didn't try to destroy it. Just give me the same corny stuff and make a reason why he has to have it. I'm good with it.
Real rain effects, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I went through and I got these, and then I went and I picked up the stuff that I had missed from the previous pre-order. I guess it was from San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I saw this, just like I immediately thought about the conversation, like you said we had. And I go, how are they going to do this? But this works, man. This is cool. Like,
Yeah. Dial tone looks good. That's one I might not have a problem paying full price for.
Yeah. Something random that I thought was pretty impressive. Like I like the whole format they did because it seemed like even though there were different companies or not, different sublines, they were all trying to like pull you in, and you could also tell in it made you appreciate some of the one of the lines over the other. Not trying to compare, but some of the other lines you could tell like they're just to like push the product, and then some were like really invested in it. May not be people that are comfortable on camera, but I like how they just kind of pulled you in with different stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One was that diorama on the fly thing. When they said they were going to do that, I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of pressure, man.
I going back to those Saw Vipers, I like when they were talking about army building in there and how you can give them different looks. Like you can take different parts of their armor off and things like that. I thought that was pretty cool to give them, the individuality of the ranks.
Yeah. This looks, like you said, like
big old brute like that. That's badass. CC's gonna get 3 of those.
I think I got 2, but I want to get another one.
Works better when you get odd numbers. I'm just saying.
It does. Trinity. I saw people. This looks really good to me, right? It looks good, and I obviously don't have it in hand, but I saw people talking about the acronym, and I'm like, man, you stop sucking the joy out of everything, bro. It's like you gotta find something, and you just can't like look at the figure and go, okay, this looks cool. Can't wait for it to come out. I thought this was cool, a little different, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then Legends, I went back and I did get this because this looks really cool. Even from the prototype, even from the thing, and he said the wings are like expandable out. This looks really good.
Does it come with 2 sets of wings? Like one that's super folded up, I thought.
I don't know. I know. Doesn't it come with the glasses and then also
a book?
It reads with them, right?
Something, yeah.
I would get on.
Those wings are better than those wings they gave you with that. Remember they had that Null and Venom 2-pack?
Oh yeah.
King of Black or was it King and? You know what I'm talking about?
Back in King. Yeah.
Those wings were so big and heavy, like you couldn't even display it with the wings on it. It looked great, but you couldn't display it.
Yeah. These look good. I mean, obviously, like they learn from what they, previous implemented
Yeah.
designs, but this was when I saw this in person, it was massive, man. I mean, it's not like it's not Sentinel huge, but it's definitely imposing. And then they had, I saw this and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm not into the animated series, but I thought it was cool because it gives people who missed out on all the other Spider-Mans
Mm-hmm.
the ability to get this, and then what is this, like a 2-pack and everything? It'll come in that VHS closed box, kind of like style. But you get Vulture as well. But I didn't get this. I didn't pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys? Or
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
all right, let's get through it then.
Hopefully, Gridiron doesn't start making Legend stuff.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get through that. But all this stuff looked really cool. Secret Wars.
Ooh.
fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We're adults.
This one got me in feels for real.
What do you like about this?
The little shield things, those are so.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, it is. Like
Nostalgic right there.
that's what you got to fight when looking at this stuff. And, oh man,
The packaging.
yes, it's like walking into like Kmart or Walmart, or not Walmart, Kmart, or one of those stores when you're a kid and seeing them there next to the superpowers to the left.
Yeah.
Baby toys. Whatever.
I'll probably have to get those just to keep a package, mint in box, hang on the wall or something. That's a great
yeah, that's the thing. So would you get this? Would you get 2 sets, or would you get one and just keep them on card?
I'd get one and just leave them on card.
I think we all said the same thing about this too. Like I mentioned this last night on their show. Like when I saw the shields, I thought Visionaries. That's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
But all this stuff looks really good. So are you in for all 6, or are you cherry picking this, and if you are, which ones?
Casey?
I'm probably going to just do the 4. Cap, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Iron Man.
What if they did Cyclops and Doctor Doom?
I'd need that. Yeah. How do you do Secret Wars and not do? That's probably wave 2. They're going to do another wave.
Yeah.
It'll probably be wave 2. They got to do a Doctor Doom in this version. They have to, don't they?
Yeah. You think they throw the Fantastic Four in there as well? I mean, they were
it's a test.
1 or 2, and then they'll save 2 more for wave 3. They can't give you all 2 in one wave. They'll spread it out.
Hulk. I mean, like Hawkeye. I remember when, like going back to the comics, he's like, "Oh, you lose your costume, Spider-Man. You're still Spider-Man. You still have powers. I lost my bow. I'm just a guy."
Yeah.
He is. That's all he.
But
I did see.
Did you guys see that?
Really good.
Motion?
Yeah.
They got me. I'm definitely getting 4.
MC, you gonna get all 6, or you just getting?
No, I'm out of the Legends game. I'm out.
Stand firm.
Got to.
Don't worry, I'll get him in share picks. He'll be in.
Yeah, these all look good. I mean, I think that they're doing this to test the waters. This is a good selection. You got 3 standards. That they know that. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 standards that they know that are going to sell. And then you got. I know a lot of people have been asking for her, and then so you got 2 obscure characters. They were talking about last night on the show. They said they wanted Cyclops, but it's almost like if you give people everything all at once, they're not going to want the rest. So
Right.
You got to spread it out.
Do you think they do the Watcher as well?
Well, they just did that. Well, they did the Legends one, was that Build-A-Figure, and then they did the Select. They re-released the Select one.
But he's not on Secret Wars packaging.
Yeah. I liked it. The reason why I like this is exactly the reason why you're bringing up. I know, like, when you're a collector and you're in the game for a long time and you start seeing some of these, and you're going, oh God, not another Captain America. Honestly, man, it's not for you. It's for people that are coming in that missed out and who don't want to pay the high price for it,
Mhm.
you know? And I think that they do try to like different stuff like pin lists, or they up the ante on the paint apps or the sculpting and stuff like that. So yeah, it might be a repaint, but it's a better version of the character most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So I don't mind seeing this like this. Like I saw somebody say something, oh no, another black suit Spider-Man. I'm like, dude, like there's people that don't have that Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
But I think you can. They do this as a tester, and then they'll see if it goes well, and if it does, Wave 2 will come out, and they'll have more characters, and they'll just keep building. And like you said, MC, maybe they'll put like the Watcher in there. Could you put build figure parts in here? Maybe no.
I'm so glad they quit doing a lot of those Build-A-Figures. I'm glad it's not a Build-A-Figure piece in there, because then I would have to get 2 sets.
Look at that. He's pinless. Look at how smooth he is. America's ass.
That Ultimate Cap was one of the better Marvel Legends I ever owned.
Yeah, you took a bunch of pictures of that.
Yeah,
It's
that
so
Ultimate
bad.
is nice.
Oh, here we go. Mezco. I think we caught up with
You did something today?
Dude. So in the last month, Ghost Rider will be 6. We're getting probably Junkyard Joe, pretty soon, possibly. New York Comic Con's coming up. And that's not even off of the list. So just in the last month, we've gotten almost like 7 figures, man. That's a crazy.
It's about 6 more than what we need a month.
Jeez. Oh, I threw this in here for CC. It was a late one. But don't worry, CC. They are making the trilogy.
Is it like the Beetlejuice trilogy where they're going to take forever to
I
make
hope they
this?
don't mess it up.
Oh, no. I think they can stop with Beetlejuice. I'm good. I'm good with Beetlejuice. Excuse me. If you're listening to headphones, that's probably bad. But so charging and shipping, what did I have for that? Charging and shipping. I skipped over so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Oh, so the blank, just to let you know, we all know that that's been shipping, but I got mine. Hooray! I got mine. I didn't get notification from Fife because that's where it came from. So if you're wondering about where your blank is, kind of keep an eye out on it and maybe make sure that you have things kind of set up, because if I wasn't here, it would have been, I wouldn't even known. It didn't even go in there. Duke is shipping, I heard. Another one, yeah, Ghost Rider, the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive in Hell Cycle, that got charged. Oh, God. Dude, that was oh, God, man. That was a huge hit today. But that got charged. They sent out that email that said, hey, everybody, Ghost Rider's charging soon. And made a joke about it
right.
with
They
CC.
say charging soon. Yeah.
Yeah, that means tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it happened. So that one's charged. I thought that I put the thing in there. Oh, is it next? Yeah, that's next. All right.
Cool.
So yeah, that charged, and we had that. So be on the lookout for that. I'll show you something else in a second, but I did flip this really quick. I'll show you, because I had a couple people were asking about this and saying they had problems. I don't. MC, you had your Spider-Gwen, right? Ghost
I
Spider.
do, yeah.
I'll do this really quick. Did you have any problems with yours?
No. None.
I have not seen any blank with converse. Not with their hands or anything?
No. I
No?
really thought she was well done, honestly.
Yeah. Seamless is the future. Oh, he got shipping for Ghost Rider? Now I gotta check my email, bro. Thank you. I can't check my email.
Did you put it in your pile of loot page, or did you ship?
No, I was like, I didn't. It's been so long since I went with Big Bad, so I didn't know how that worked.
Shipping notification from Big Bad on day one? That's impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. Well, they got it in there.
Usually it's about 4 days for them.
Them keeping up with Instagram groups. Yes, we have a bunch of stuff I'll show in a second. But so a couple of people asked me about this, and then we'll go back to this. I wanted to make sure, so I don't mean to hog the screen. I hate this stuff anyway. So there was some people that said that I think Bobo was talking to me about it, but the hands on his, he said that I thought I would have it out here, but anyway, just for show. So you got the peg and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
People were saying that when they changed the hands, they were a little harder to put on. You know, like they're not like just like this. This is a perfect example. So you have your hand, just took it off, and you're trying to put it on. And I know people, because that peg is so small, you don't want to break the peg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're pushing it on here, it's moving around, you know, obviously while there, but sometimes they don't go on. The other hands, you might have some problems. So all I did, somebody was saying that they don't fit or anything. So all I did was I took like, you could take like a pencil to like a nubby, whatever, right? Like that. All I did was take that and stick it in here, you know?
Stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah, that's all you had to do. I didn't even have to heat anything up. Yeah, you stick it in there, no lube. And then look at that. But you saw, like, before initially had problems putting it on,
Looks
and it
great.
works. So yeah, if you have a pencil, tonight's sponsor is Papermate Sharp Writer. Get your hands on every single time with Sharp Writer. It's horrible. That's why I'll never get sponsored. But yeah, just take that, stick that in there just a little bit, open it up, take a second, boom. Works every time.
Man, Paige, there's a bunch of them that said that they have shipping notifications already.
Well, I hate you all.
Hmm.
Because I didn't get shipping.
Did you see Big Bad has a lot of Hasbro exclusives on their website? Did you see that listing the other day?
I didn't. We can go there if you want.
They added, like, they had that Crimson set at the discounted rate that MC was kind of upset about.
I can't.
They had a few others. I can't remember what they called it, but they have some Hasbro exclusives on their site.
Yeah, it won't let me.
I almost want to get something going with Hasbro now.
Yeah.
Buying out some of their overstock.
Yeah. Well, with the Ghost Riders I got today, I don't think I can do that.
Ooh, knock them off.
I think Cece's trying to get us. He's like, all right, I'll get them back. Hey, did you guys see those sales? Yeah, so we're pretty much checking everything on here. Check. I guess I should have made that green. But yeah, like some people have already said, April, June, that's a little bit out of the window. Same thing with pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the good thing is I checked these earlier today. None of the dates have changed, so that's probably falling in the same line as it's probably somewhere, you know, on the water, dock, being transported to them, and they just don't want to change the dates, you know?
Yeah.
That's usually what that means.
Any day.
Yeah, I can't afford a Pinza. Mez took all my money. What else can you use? I don't know.
What are you looking forward to most out of those 5, Paige?
Oh, my wallet is not looking forward to the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, Joker. I had a lot of fun with him, man.
Yeah.
You tried when you did the setup. So, like at the show, some of those things they have the accessories, and some of them don't. And so, That's what's good about D and myself there is because usually those questions that people want answered, like, oh, does she have double jointed elbows, or what's this look like, or can they do this? Like you're like aware of it,
Mm-hmm.
and so I like the accessory part because I'll get in the box and I'll try to put out as much as I can so people can see it, you know. And so when I was taking out the accessories for him, I was like, wow, these are really cool. I thought about you too, CC. I was like, oh man, CC's gonna love this. I know he loves Golden Age. I was like, but this Joker stuff is badass, man. I was like, I love it. So I'm really looking forward to Joker.
I'll have to ask MC. I know he's looking for Indiana Jones.
Yeah, or Joker. Indiana Jones.
Sounds like a Joker play party.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a Joker play party.
Book it. Sorry, this thing keeps messing up. Big Ranger. I am looking forward to the Ranger set just because of how well this turned out. I did hear some people saying they had issues with their ankles. I haven't with mine. I will be honest with you. I did get 2 of these. I don't think that you can see it. But one of the eyes on mine is a little it's a little off. But it's in the pupil area. So, but everything else on her was fine. But she made me, final version of her made me really excited about the Power Rangers. It's going to be cool. What about you, CC? What are you looking forward to? You said Joker?
Definitely the Golden Age stuff. Joker and Robin, both of those I'm looking forward to. I love the Golden Age stuff. So cool.
Yeah.
Look forward to that one. I told you guys, well, I didn't tell MC, but they've got that Dick Tracy set at the comic shop.
Yeah, you got to get it, man. I would jump on it if it's priced right.
It's retail.
Yeah, I would do it, man.
It's retail.
I'm going to post on Facebook. There hasn't been a lot of posts, man. There hasn't been a lot of posts. Usually when I get on there, there's only a couple. It's been dying down a lot, but that's good. It's less work. No lube, no diddy. But yeah, I like to show this stuff because it's perspective. This is all the stuff we've just gotten in the last couple of months, plus the stuff that wasn't on there, And then I'll throw it in at Junkyard Joe, and then also, like I said, next month it'll be New York Comic Con. I would think that it's a comeback show for them. I would think that they would have an exclusive or 2, right? But it'd be kind of weird if they came back and yeah, sorry, we got figures here. That's all you get. Yeah. Oh, Adam asked CC if you still need Firefly.
Yeah, I haven't picked one up yet.
Get it. Put your mouth on me. That's an Eddie Murphy reference. I know you guys get that. All right, let's talk about this big show stuff right here.
All right.
Oh. Wolverine, best friend.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Deadpool Wolverine, Deadpool Deluxe Edition, keywording there. Right? $100, 25. Comes out next year? Who picked this up?
I did.
MC?
Oh yeah. I have my hand.
Right. Play party. Book it. All right. Thoughts? Go.
Be there. CC?
So, I thought it was a little light on accessories, just in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm really surprised we didn't get a maskless sculpt with this one. Mm-hmm. That might have been a money saver. Probably not having the Ryan Reynolds likeness. Yes, probably. And I gotta be honest, I'm still surprised that this wasn't a 2-pack. I just knew if they did this, that it would be a Wolverine Deadpool 2-pack. it just seemed like it's the perfect opportunity to do another 2-pack. So I'm shocked.
So is it a disappointment or is it?
No, I always want more when it comes to accessories. I'm an accessories junkie. I love the accessories. I mean, at least they did better than that figure arts version where you had to go buy all the guns and stuff separate.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. The gun stuff and all that other stuff. MC, what do you got? Initial impression.
So I got
Because
this
we're
guy.
not judging this because it's not out yet. Look at those teeth.
Aw, dog pool. Peggy. So I got this guy. He's like a CC's Batman. He's on my desk a lot.
Let me switch your icons.
And I'm ready for an upgrade. I don't like the whole. I mean, he's a great figure, and I actually won this for Mezco Monday with head pool and all that stuff.
Rigged.
But
just kidding.
rigged, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta kill you for that page for pulling my name out of that. Kidding. I think it looks great. I can't wait to see it on the new body, new materials, everything. It's great. Easy buy, and Sawyer was very excited, and Dogpool was the winning part of that. So can't wait to put him on my little Marvel Legends Deadpool scooter that I have. People are now frantically searching eBay for that thing. Yeah, he's I don't know, looks good. Like CC, I know we're going to talk about it. Like what's going on with the accessories with the controversy.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about really quick. I really want to get like chat opinion about this too. I noticed this over the last like couple releases. There's not a lot of photos.
Yeah.
As many as what we're used to getting. I'm not complaining about it. It's not a bad thing. I guess it's more of like an awareness thing. Like, how you kind of get spoiled with a lot of the photos.
Yeah.
But I'm so I don't know. What is this? Let me go back. Again, I'm not complaining about this. It was just an observation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? There's a variable with all this too. So like 10 photos. We're used to getting a lot of more. But do you like less photos, or would you rather have more?
More
photos? Yeah.
I understand less because if you end up making changes, it gives them more wiggle room. So I can understand why you would want to put less out. That way you're not pinning yourself in a corner.
Yeah. I think it'd be a great opportunity to do, especially with this figure, product update. I think it really works well with this. Because you could tell that this is just casual collector page looking at this. You could tell like they have photos for this. I don't think this was completely all set and ready. I think that this is a solicitation that they put out to get the product out, but obviously there's other stuff that they still need to clear with this, because one of the things that happened with this was initially when it came out, it had what did it have? I think it was the baby pool on there and 2 other things that were removed.
Yeah.
And then, so they were on there initially, and then they got removed. I don't know if that's a licensing thing, and maybe it didn't get cleared yet, or maybe because they were like, oh, we didn't have the character advertisement slot for it, so we're just going to take it off. And then, of course, another one of the big things with this is the gun thing. Obviously, I think it's always better for them to say yes, you're getting guns. But I mean, obviously he has guns. You know, they're there. Also, when you look at the original, I didn't go over fine tooth comb with the updated one. But one of the things that they didn't show photos of that are also an indicator that you're going to have it is they had these weapon effects to it too. So
Mhm.
baby pool, that's what they officially call it, baby pool. So you have 4 weapon effects. That means that that's gonna go into the guns. And I know CC said he thinks that they're gonna be molded in because that's what he wants, molded guns.
Yeah. No, don't do it.
Yeah, I will say, you know what I'm gonna say? I thought it was really cool today when I went in the group, at least in our group, the main group. There was discussion. I wish I could pull it up, but I can't type it right now. But there were people, instead of like complaining about, because there's a lot of things that people could bring up that are, concerns or not complaints, but like, yo, what's going on with this? But people
Yeah.
were actually working through it like we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, he doesn't have guns. No, look, he has guns in the photo. There's a description on there that says it. Obviously, there's something going on with the advertisement part of it. And maybe this will be something like Constantine where they can't advertise it for whatever the weapons rule, like maybe DC and Marvel has. Or maybe they're not done yet because they have these photos of the guns, right? But
Yeah.
they're not gold plated. So maybe they are working on that. I don't think I think some people know, but when the movie comes out, they were so secret about this movie anyway. When movies come out, they just send out concept art to companies, and that's what they go by. Really good example was you remember the Marvel Legends, how the colors were completely off of those suits,
Mm-hmm.
and they put those like silver ones out instead they were white.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they went with those like they go with the concept art that they send the companies out, and so they're always revising stuff. And I don't think that they probably knew that they were going to have these gold accents and stuff like that, like the guns and the katanas and stuff. So I think that that's what they're doing. I think that they're probably working on that stuff. But it was cool to see the group go through that process and go, yeah, look, it says weapon effects, it says guns, calm down. What was the other question about this? Everybody was talking about this too, the teasing. Do you guys think it will get a Wolverine?
Money in the Bank.
I almost think you almost have to. If you're gonna do the movie, you got to do both characters. I think.
Yeah. And I saw that too in the group. Dude, I was like, man, look at this. This is so cool. People were like talking,
Yeah.
discussing it. There were some people, because when you say you're casual, you just come in, you don't know what's going on. I get it. Yo, dude, where are the guns? I totally understand it. You go to this page and you're like, yeah, this sucks. This is another. What was it you said, CC? Was it SHF or Figma?
SHF, yeah, with the non-functional holsters. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. You go to the page and you're looking at the accessories and you're saying, yo, dude, he has guns. Where are the guns? I don't see them. But then there were people in there. You just they're pointing this stuff out. And they're like, yeah, well, there's the effects piece. And then it also lists that he has the weapons. Like, just maybe they're doing some fine tuning on it and stuff like that. But this is another thing too. Like the Deadpool and Wolverine, I don't think they would just like kind of half-ass this and just do Deadpool and not do Wolverine. It's kind of like a combination pack. The wording in this also, that's what I thought too. Like they made sure to say Deadpool Deluxe Edition.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll have a Wolverine Deluxe Edition as well. I do like your idea, CC, about the 2-pack. I just wondered if people would pay the 200 plus for it.
Yeah. I just don't know how you do one and not do the other if they're available. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, I think they'll do it.
Because I mean, if you weren't going to do that, when you just get the rights for Deadpool 2, you know what I mean? You just do that movie instead. Probably cheaper. If you're not going to do Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. Oh, you mentioned something about the about the head. I'm on the site. I don't see it. What site? I mean, what are you looking for? I mean, you said something about the head like that, and I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying maybe that is something that they'll add later on. I don't think that this is it. Honestly, I think
Yeah.
that they're working on stuff to try to include it on here, and it's just not on the spec sheet because there's
Tell you what,
just
if they
too
keep
many.
adding on for the $100 price point, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, can you imagine if they did that? I wonder how
Yeah,
many people would recognize that. But
yeah.
yeah, he comes with guns. Um, what was the other thing I saw a lot about? The Wolverine thing. I do think that they're gonna make Wolverine. I just don't think that you could like this kind of stuff. They teased it here. They teased it here.
Yeah.
I also don't think that you're gonna get your like if you look at all these other shots of him. To MC's point, he was talking about it has like the articulation in the suit and everything. That's gonna be a big question. But he has like 30 points. But you can kind of tell here that I don't think he's gonna have this big belly. I think this is something that they just kind of pushed out. You know, I saw a lot of people talking about that. Oh, he has a belly. Quit body shaming.
Yeah.
But yeah, the head
Got
thing.
his back
That's,
arched.
you could do that. I did that with Gwen. It's amazing what angles and posing will do. That girl looked like she had cakes in that picture that I took. Are you upset that the dog is not articulated yet? Maybe.
How much articulation do you need out of a tiny dog like that?
I
The
need
dog
nipple art.
the dog does nothing in that movie but gets carried around. I mean, you see it walking
Yeah.
in a few scenes. And it's cute, you know. Like I think it's amazing that they included
You don't want nipple articulation?
that. Nice if we can give him a little time.
Such a cutie. What is it? Puppins? What is it? Mary Puppins or something like that?
Very
What do you call
puppy.
it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't need the dog to be articulated. Oh, what was something else I saw about this? Oh, that was another thing that came up about this. The dog is easily $40. Oof, God, yeah, I would not want to pay aftermarket. Hamrock, what are you on Mezco's website? What are you looking for? Just trying to figure out what you were saying that you don't see. Um, oh, Big Bad Toy Store. I saw somebody in the group mention this too that they emailed Mezco to find out if it was gonna happen or not. But Big Bad Toy Store they sent out an email saying that the baby pool that was on there originally that was taken off, and a couple of other things that were taken off. They said that they weren't getting that. I just don't think that this is everything. I think that there's going to be more. It's just not on the spec sheet. And I think what you should really do is wait because if this went up for solicitation, New York is going to be next month. I would think that this would be there, you know, in some form or fashion. Maybe like prototype-ish, but at least that way when it's there, you'll be able to see it concept-wise, and then maybe if it has other stuff, maybe that person would put out all the stuff that's missing from the spec sheet. How about that, huh? If that happened. I like this dude. I think this is an upgrade, like what MC said. To me, I that other one, it's man. MC, you can say like, is yours tight?
Mhm.
He feels like really tight.
Yeah, it's very hard to. I mean, you can't. You got to bend at the hips instead of the waist
Hmm.
for the because that harness is so. It's very stiff. It's like a really
Yeah,
like a hard plastic. It's not really very malleable. Is that the right word? Malleable.
yeah, we can use it. Yeah,
Pliable. I mean,
both.
and I don't. I like the figure a lot, but I don't like how the grenades for the grenade launcher go in the shoulder pads, and if you don't have them, then he's just got these hoops with holes in his shoulders.
Yeah.
There's just little things that I'm not a big. I mean, it's free figure, which I love. I think it's a great Deadpool, but it's not. There's so many things they could have done different to make it better, I think.
Baby knife.
Baby knife. Baby knife.
Yeah. This is like these. These look like they kind of had like some Photoshop done to them. I think they're still working on this, to be honest with you. I really do. He said look at like, and CC, that doesn't look like they're molded in.
Yeah.
Because you're such a hypocrite. You're going by the photo. You're saying what it is. And then you tell people not to. Wait until it comes out. Yeah, these are all the stuff. This is the older stuff that a screen grab before they changed all of it. Screenshot that. Just kidding.
Got it.
It's on the internet. Everybody has it. But yeah, this looks good. Dog mug, baby pool, weapon effects, and then they changed it. I'm excited to see this. I hope they have it at New York. It'll be cool to kind of see that. And if they had Wolverine, that would be cool.
You got Henrock all confused now.
The first ones that I showed, those are the original product listing. This one right here, this is Def. Just kidding. Camera. But this is the one that they revised later on. So you can see dog pool, but they don't have baby pool. I personally would say just wait until, I know it sucks, but wait until like, I still think it's a good figure on its own merit, but no baby pool. That's not guaranteed. You never know.
Maybe baby pool will come with Wolverine since he'll have less accessories anyway.
Yeah. No, it's good so people aren't confused. The ones that I show, it'll be easier this way. So like when they did the pre-order originally, here, just really quick, I'll show you. So here, you can see here. So this one's like a 102 when the screen grab. But originally, they did list those. So this is 102 right there, and then here. So they had those things on there. A couple other things too. And then later on, we're still 102, and then later on, they modified it right here. It was right there, but it's not on there. So currently it's not on there, but just like the weapon stuff, like with the guns, with the pictures that we show, even though it's not on this lay flat, it's on the figure. A lot of this is speculation, but personally, I think that they have this stuff. Maybe it's the weapons mandate or the rules that they have that they just didn't list that. Maybe they're still working on that stuff. Maybe it'll be just like the pie that they did for the mask. That didn't happen. You never know. But I still think that I think this is a work in progress. And I think later on, it's going to be one of those things where you see more added to it. Hopefully that clears it up. Lady Deadpool. That would be cool. On this body.
Mm-hmm.
So, CC, you got 6 to recreate the final scene?
You said what?
You got 6 to recreate the final scene?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Ramen Toys is going to make a bus.
Are they?
No. Don't give them
that van?
What's that?
Did you get that van? Did you guys get that? We call it the PDF file van. The PDF and file van.
Oh, the white one?
Want some candy?
I think the early bird closes on Friday.
So they helped me make a real easy decision on that one. the $50 shipping buying direct through Ramen Toys
Mm-hmm.
made it an instant buy through Big Bad.
What's the price on Big Bad though? Isn't it?
The
Almost
Raider on Big Bad is $165.
And isn't it only 100 on ramen?
It's $110 for the Raider on Ramen, but you're going to pay $50 in shipping.
Is that the early bird though?
The early bird is $110, and it's $50 for shipping.
MC, can you do me a favor? Can you please send me the link to the ramen thing? Because it's not letting me type words.
The
letters.
ramen whip.
Yeah, in the chat, can you send it to me so I can pull it up? It won't let me type letters on my computer for some reason. I should not have been eating. I should not have had that lube.
Oh, it's 100 for the plain white version.
That's racist.
100 for the plain black.
That's racist.
Sorry, it's coming.
Just kidding. So everybody's getting Deadpool? Deadpool party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna listen to NSYNC.
It's perfectly chosen.
That's a good wife there, Joey.
Why is this working? I'm sorry. I don't like this at all. Thanks for sending that. It's not letting me get in here for some reason. I don't understand why.
If you scroll down on that page to the bottom, it'll bring up their pricing.
Yeah, and that's the early bird price, right? It's $115 for the Raider early bird price, and then $50 shipping.
110 for the Raider, and then 50 for shipping. Yeah, so 160.
Yep, and it's $6 more to get from Big Bad.
I wouldn't get the Raider myself. I'd just get the plain.
Well, the cool thing about it is, you can take the accessories off the Raider and you have the plain one.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not letting me do it for some whatever reason. I don't get it. And it's not. It's like I'm in a box. I can't use the keyboard because it won't let me type anything. Let me turn the mouse off. Maybe that's it.
Lisa, you can get that bridge layer though.
The bridge layer?
Yeah. It's only $90. That'll look good next to your stinger.
I think that $90 is just for the bridge layer accessory. I don't think that includes the tank.
Oh, man, that's dumb. Oh yeah, accessory pack.
Yeah, there's like 4 different ones or something you can get, isn't it? It's like a green base tank, but then there's the different things you can put on it.
Hard pass.
That is so weird. Do you know why it won't let me type letters? Stupid technology, stupid face. Anyway, whatever. More money, more problems.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it. That's all I had. Do you guys have anything?
Not me, sir. I'll have my Duke on Friday.
How did you get it before us? Paige, get Kevin on the phone.
I ain't special. I'm last. I've been last like the whole time.
I don't know.
I should make a post about it.
Yeah. Quit the line.
Yeah.
Did you order direct, CC?
No, I went through Rodden.
Okay. That's
Yeah. I don't get this, but
anybody find a Firefly for CC yet? Anybody want to show CC some love?
Adam did. Adam asked earlier. He's like, "Hey, Paige, you've been hacked by Sean."
Ooh, Sean.
Sean, yeah, he heard me talking. Now go down, Paige, and give me some Cambodian breast meat.
You know that get him to the Greek? That's got a whole new meaning, man.
There's a lot of stuff that has a lot of new meanings. I don't hate this guy, man. I'm glad that I'm not. Oof, gosh, man. That's not a good position to be in.
That's what she said.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't have anything else. Do you guys have anything like solution, new toy wise or anything news wise that caught you guys' attention at all? You want to know?
I got that guy in the mail. Goldilocks.
Yeah, so can you talk so what is that? Like I have that coin. Can you explain it?
You do?
Yeah, remember I told you? It was like he gave it to me when we were at San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you how you need to do that.
Well, I remember we were kind of talking about it. I'll be honest with you. I like it a lot. I don't want to just send it and then lose it.
No, you don't send. So if you have the gold coin, and I'm going to dox this a little bit, the closest store for you and I that sells it is in Fort Lauderdale. And I straight up am not driving, was it 4 hours to Fort Lauderdale for me, 4.5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So part of the contest, they had this puzzle map thing, and I'll give you the link and we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the glass bottle option, like you're sending a message in a bottle, and you take a picture of the coin with your name, your date of, like you write on it, like we do a sales post in the Mezco group, cheap plug. And you attach it. There's a way to attach the file to it, and you explain how you got it. Like, you'd say, hey, it's Paige. You gave me this coin at SDCC.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll contact you back via email, and you pay the shipping. So you get to keep the coin. You get to.
Has anyone said if these are going to be available for purchase?
Nothing is said yet, but a friend that's in the Legion, it's a big Legions guy that knows some people, said that they've been talking about it for a little bit, that they're going to re-release the original Kickstarter group.
Because where did all these come from?
Yeah, like where did they find all these gold? I mean, he looks really, really good.
I love gold.
I know. I like Cece's a big fan of plunderlings, and so am I, and definitely Sawyer is. I mean, I like the plunderlings better than the longs and the strong. Long and strong.
Definitely.
Down to get the friction on. So, little gold crown. I hope they do, because I like the green ones too, Gank and what's the other one?
I hope they do, because I didn't get the coin thing, so I missed out on this one. So I'm hoping they give us coinless folks a chance just to buy one.
CC needs a gold plunderling. He's balling on a budget right now.
Somebody bought them at Legion's Con. They had like 4 of them, so I'm assuming somewhere there's a stock of these things.
Somebody's stockpiling the gold.
Yeah.
This body sucks.
Gold. What's that? Yeah, I heard that.
That's crazy, man.
Use.
You get out of here, man.
No dynamic posing. I'm all about that articulation.
At all. I don't want to rip the steam on a thing. So I'm sorry I interrupted, but you said to keep.
No, I'm good. I'll send you the link in the answers page.
I'm getting Jean-Claude Van Damme vibes on this.
Price for the Raider came to $158. Shipped to Philly from Ramen. No sales tax.
Look at that.
Yeah, so like the reason why I went ahead and did it from Big Bad is because there's a minimal difference, and I only had to put $16 down.
I have $80 in credit on my Big Bad account. I think maybe I'll order one from Big Bad and order a black and a white one.
Yeah.
$80 in credit goes a long way. It's almost a free ramen racer.
Yeah.
Or a ramen van.
This thing is ridiculous, bro.
I forgot you had that gold coin page from.
Yeah. Careful, she's gonna have arthritis bad. Yeah. You know what I've been doing? Stop Photoshop. Some guy messaged me. So hold the thought on the gold coin real quick. Yeah. So some guy messaged me and he was like, he said, "There's no way you did that pose with that figure." Because you like Photoshopped something or anything. And I know how most people are. If it's not a photo or anything, I can't do Photoshop. If anything, if I've ever done anything, it's like in camera color correction stuff, you know?
Mhm.
And so, but if you ask me to like warp puppet shit, I know about it, but I can't do it. And so I was like, I know how like these guys are. So I made a video and I was like, yeah, I was like, here you go. And showed them you can do it. But yeah, there's a bunch of people. I guess they don't think that this bigger can do it because like initially, like some people were, doing poses initially or messing around with it. And I get it. It's a weird body. You don't want to. You're still trying to get used to it. Man, oops, see, I just dropped it. The hand. Oh no.
Broken. Junk. Throw it away. Quit the line.
I did, yeah. Oh my God. She's missing a finger now. Oh no, that's right.
Is she?
No, but this is weird. It's gonna take people a little while to do this and get, know that she can do this stuff. I wouldn't leave her in these poses. But anyway. Fort Lauderdale, gold coin.
I'm trying to find the link for the puzzle right now. Got it. I'll put it in our group chat for you.
I'm gonna do so many yoga poses with this girl.
Happy baby yoga.
Mm. I don't know. Anyway, all right, we crossed the 2 hour mark. We're good. This is cool. I like this. I can't wait to see what they do with this. Oh yeah, Cece, I was not nervous. If you go back through this episode, you'll see I swivel in my chair all the time. I wasn't nervous. And I do this a lot too. I do all this all the time. I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
I will be very truthful. I hate, and it's nothing against anybody like having me on a show or anything like that, or against anybody at all. I hate intros. I can't do them. Like this show's different, and even then I kind of like fumble through it. But it's weird for me to sit there and like do a resume. I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
And so when somebody asks, hey, so what do you do? What do you do? I'm like, Paige, Toy Paige. That's the part that I was just like, I don't like doing this. I don't know how to do this. And then CC saw me. He was like, he's sweating bullets, man. Never nervous, steady. See? But this is my shooting hand. Anybody say their blank figure? No, I don't think anybody's done that. What is it? Does the internal skull feel different than 89? Yes, it feels to me, in comparison, it feels a lot sturdier. I'm waiting to get an extra body so I can strip it and then show what it looks like inside so people can kind of see the joint system. It's going to be hard because that seamless is on there, but I want to show people that so maybe they'll be a little bit more comfortable with it, you know? You could push this way. I wouldn't push it too hard, but you saw what I just did. I wish CC got it. You didn't get this, CC, huh?
I did not.
Maybe Buy Me Toys will have it. You think
They have it.
They do?
They do.
You should grab it. How much do they want for it?
It's retail. They don't mark any of that stuff up. It's retail.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
You can do the hip. I might get with you, CC, later then and grab it if you don't want it.
Yeah, let me know. They definitely got one there. Is she sold out most places already?
No, I don't think a lot of people have. Do an autopsy on her. I would like to. I would like to, strip this off and do that and then show, I finally got it. Look, squishy chest. Squishy chest.
Where's the one guy that did the great autopsy the one time? Where's that guy?
I don't know. Man, that was a good video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I said it was gonna be a short show, but it's not. So next week we got you pick twos. So you guys like get to have some twos. What is this? Oh, what is it? We talking about Diddy stock liking Lou? Oh. Anyway. Yeah. You guys got anything else? You guys got anything?
No, sir.
MC, you got anything?
No, I'm just sending you that that puzzle link and the answer to the thing, so it'll save you time. It's the answer that you have to solve when you click on the treasure chest.
So I can send it to him and I'll get the coin back though, right?
You don't even have to send him the coin. You just send him a picture of it.
How do they know that you just didn't take a picture of it?
Because you have to explain how you obtained it.
Oh. And it's kind of like a speakeasy thing. You're not going to be able to say, yeah, I got this at Publix.
Right. Because like mine, I got mine in the mail, and I just said, I got mine in the mail from ordering those little fawns, the hatchling fawns.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said, hey, congratulations. Please send us. We just asked you send us $7 to cover shipping, and they're located in Florida. You'll get it in like 2 days.
Wow, that's nice, man.
Yeah, I forgot. They're like they're down by the Keys, I think, if I remember right. Like Biscayne Key.
Cece, did you get a gold coin?
I didn't get a coin. I did not get a coin.
CC wasn't out there.
Hopefully they make them available to buy. I'm hoping it'll be my only option.
Did you want that one?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a gold plunderling, man. You can't say no to a gold plunderling.
I'll send for it and I can send it to you if you want it.
Yeah, for sure. I'll trade you something for it or whatever. Yeah, we'll work something out.
You've done enough for me, sir. This is my gratitude to you.
Give us a live link here to your stable.
Yeah.
We're gonna make
he was supposed to come tomorrow. I had to do the message in a bottle option. What's the message in a bottle option?
That's what you're gonna do, Paige. That's where you mail them a picture. You'll see on the map. When you get ready to do it, just call me and we'll knock it out real quick. But there's there's a little glass bottle floating. Like when you like throw a message in the ocean, and
yeah,
so they can ship it to you. So
okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll switch it over to UCC. I don't collect plunderings, I still have the ones that. Sure. Yeah, no worries, man.
I've sure been envious of this one. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, I don't collect them. I still have the ones that Sawyer gave me, but I don't. It's not something I collect. So
yeah, that's cool. I'll tell him you still have it. Yeah. He just busted all of them out again recently.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen to this, and this is awesome. Still holding up. I was gonna put her in a pose like the alien. Oh, you know what? This will be the second year or the third year for Alien.
So I found Sawyer's Alien in the bottom of like a pile of toys, and it's perfectly fine. No damage. I'll take pictures of it later. Like I was digging through his stuff trying to find some accessories for something. Oh, I was helping him with his Ninja Turtle. He got the Donatello layer from NECA. I ordered that for him.
Oh yeah, that big one,
yeah. And we were digging out some of the computer, but he had some old other NECA Turtle stuff on top of it. And there's the Alien just buried in the bottom, and no rips, no cracks, no tears. That's sitting in the bottom.
Even in the tail?
Nothing. I can show you pics.
I believe you.
Yeah, but everybody's like, oh, it falls apart. Like, I just proved it can sit in my 9-year-old's bottom of one of his toy bins, buried for who knows how long, and it's fine.
I really think it just depends on the storage conditions, like the humidity, and then I'm telling you, man, a lot of that it has to do with those display lights. You can't tell me It doesn't get hot in those display cabinets with those lights, those LED lights just shining on them. That's what dries that stuff out. It dries the material out. You start cracking, and then if you start going and opposing and stuff, and then wherever you live, I asked one guy, and it's not everybody's experience is different. I asked one guy, he's like, "Yeah, mine just completely broke down." I was like, well, "Where are you at?" And he's like, "I'm in the Philippines." I'm like,
Just
like,
little
"Do you
humid.
have?" Yeah, I was like, "Do you have air conditioning?" He's like, "No." And so he was doing that, and he was putting it in a display case. And I go, that's those are factors, man. And then how long you keep them posed. Everybody's experience is different. You never know. All right, that's it. CC will take us out. Got it, CC.
Yep. Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
He's like, I'm here. You're like me with outros, with intros, like me. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. He said it for you. Good night. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, whether you watch the show. Yeah, don't eat your pets. Yeah. 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 Appreciate everybody if you tuned in for the whole show, part time, jumped in, jumped out. Again, appreciate you guys. Could have been anywhere, but you were here with us. So thank you very much. Hope you guys all have a great week, great weekend. Take lots of pics, have fun. Bye bye.